Hey, family, how you guys doing? Baby, you're watching the Bachelorette family. How is everybody doing? My stomach feel hurtish. Guys, I'm so tired. Yep, you guys doing? I am very tired tonight. We went out to play and stuff. And then here, watch it. Oh, that's a nice purple dress. That's a very cute purple dress, girl. So I'm here watching the Bachelorette. Uh, the kids went to their bed. The big one wanted to stay up, so I had to let him know. I said, "Listen to me, young man." All right, so I give him a one-on-one to find out what is going on with him and everything. So he his brain is as clever as he look. He asked me all sort of question, and I said, "You choose the question that." I said, "You choose to call me dumb in a different way." He bust out laughing because I always mess with him. So I said, "You choose to call me dumb." He said, "Mama, why?" I said, "You asking me all these questions that I didn't even go to school for. You know." I'm like, "You asking me question a whole nother profession." I said, "That's why you gotta learn to read so when you grow up." I'm like, "No, you're just calling me professional dummy." He bust out laughing. Like we had a good little 30 minutes conversation, and I said, "Do you have anything else you want to say to me?" He said, "No, Mama." Okay, he was laying down and he decided he didn't want to go to bed. So I said, "Do you want a one-on-one with me? You want to talk?" Because the little one already gone to his bed by 8 o'clock. I'm trying to maintain that, and he was here talking. He was mostly talking about electricity, who make electricity, who make the heat, who make the air. I'm like, boy, you think I'm a scientist? I was able to answer as much as I could, you know what I mean? But yeah, their little brains are so wired with so much information that their head is running wild, like they have a bunch of bills up in there and they don't know what bills look like yet. You know what I mean? Their little brain. Yeah. So I'm just here watching The Bachelorette. Anybody watching The Bachelorette or nobody like The Bachelorette? I was gonna eat me some peanut tonight, but I don't feel like cracking on peanut tonight. Yeah. And then I was in the kitchen since leaving. I almost run out of breath about me. I try to create one freestyle. I bust out laughing because he just came to my thought and I was singing it inside when he came. And I said, let me just record this. Even though I didn't record the way it was coming out. You know how things go. When you decide to record something, you never record the way you got it or the way you get it before. That's a nice purple dress, girl. I like it. She look like a little doll. Yeah, one of the girl on the bachelor, Jesus, she can't cry. She act like one of those movies she into and see they put a snake around her, she don't know how to move away from the snake and she just start crying. She cry for everything. Uh, I want no cry woman. Cry for everything. Especially when you're on a show like this. Ball on your place like a little girl. You lost your way home. It's intimidating with all these women vying for one person, but geez, they should know what to sign up for. You cry. It's like a old car not going anywhere. Just cry. And then when you cry like that, it's hard for you to get the proper questions that need to be asked, those deep conversation that one, so that you can understand where each other head is at in that moment, because all they're doing is cry, cry, and you just, yes, your tears is good, but in some situation when you're trying to get to know someone, it's not all about rooting to cry, because then the serious conversation that need to be having, we're not gonna have it because somebody's always crying, and then that can be a turn off for somebody else. Like, would this person be able to hold on things for me if things go bad or something? Are they just gonna be routing to cry, 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 like a car without an engine, you know? So, because I think any go on dating apps or anything, yes, some things may make you feel sad, you're telling your story, but then I think as we get more mature in life, we should be able to have enough, a stronger foundation in us, or a stronger willpower to know that when we're going out and date and so forth, yes, some things will make you be emotional. That's natural. At least to showing that emotional side of you. But throughout every process, you're going to show your emotional side so many times. I wouldn't be able to, I don't know if I would be able to route to that all the time, because then you're bringing me to a place where I don't want to. I want to see all side of you. I don't know, want to see cry, 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 cry. I want to see that good, strong communication skill, not just in crying, but I want to see something that I know that, okay, we can have a conversation without crying involved. You know what I mean? You want to see that strong relationship building. Now the girls are cussing her out. They're not afraid to cuss her out. Because she was so cracker today. She took the guy away, and they were all on a group date, and she took the guy away, and all she did was sob. And then she gonna crack right now because they cussing her out. Oh my god. And this poor little quiet girl just tell her, oh yes, everyone is talking about you. She's so quiet. The young lady there. She's very quiet, but she just give it to you. Yes, of course it would be frustrating. You go on a group date, and all of you on the group date, and you take your cry self, or with all want all the attention on a group date. I would be mad too. I go on a group date, and you want all the attention. Cry is like pitiful. Mm-mm. I would be mad too. Mm. It's irritating the people though. Every time she go on a group date and she see every time they go on a group date and she involved on the group date, she always try to get all the attention, and then the others just sat there like clownies waiting for, it's like they're security guards for her. Go up the stairs. I guess I'm crazy. I think that's why she commercialized it. Let me see. I guess I'm crazy and evil. She said, I guess I'm crazy and evil. Oh my gosh. She have a drink in her, and then she said, I guess I am crazy and evil. What? Eh. Ew. Ugh. If I got to act into a movie, I would not want to act into a. I wouldn't want to act into a movie where you show real, like you're kicking people over. Where they say you're kicking real kicking or something. Not say real kicking, but you know what I mean. Like we say we kick AZ. But I would not want to be around a screaming woman working. No, you gotta get the task done. As a little kid, I used to watch shows, and I used to watch one with Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker, I remember when Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker was in a movie. Chris Tucker, I don't remember who come to whoop him. Chris Tucker stand up over the other side and go like that. Oh, Lady Drinks, greetings. How are you? How are you? Greetings, greetings. I was looking at the TV and laughing. And Chris Tucker was in the movie and Jackie Chan at the time. I was very young at the time watching. Well, I say young, young, but young enough. And Chris Tucker, I think they were doing some karate movie or something. And Jackie Chan was kicking AZ, and Chris Tucker was supposed to be doing the same thing, and the guy come up and Chris Tucker, he starts screaming, "Ah, what did I do?" Ah, you say, "I'm good, just job stopping by. I am working." Oh, you at work? Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. Just a little bit tired from a whole day today, but I'm doing good so far. Get the kids to bed and just here watching The Bachelorette. But geez, I be having a laugh because they have a cry baby in there. Yeah, but other than that, I'm just here chilling. You know. So Jackie Chan would say, "Come on." No, Chris would take and say, Jackie Chan, come on, come on. Oh my God, I was laughing so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Enjoy watching the movie. I'm yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You enjoy your day at work now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one. So every time I see somebody cry in a movie, I'm like, geez, that's the only scene they give them to cry. And which other movie? I watched this movie where they used to portray where they go beat up bad guys or go for the bad people. And they had one woman in there, and she couldn't shut up to save her life. They just knock her out. She couldn't shut up. Yes, thank you, Lady Jigs. Thank you so much. All right, enjoy your night at work. Well, it's night over here, but enjoy your. I don't know if it's day or morning over where you are. Like probably be. So enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. I'm telling you. And I love watching The Bachelorette too. You know, even though I don't think most times the girls, most time they get really to ask a lot of serious questions that they need to ask to get to really know somebody. Because either somebody always start to cry or somebody start kissing or something. But it's hilarious at the time, at the same time, you know. But like if you're not trying to find a person, then there is no question need to be having. If you're not trying to find no one, you know what I mean? When you realize that you want to settle down, I don't believe in you just dealing with all the cry business. You have to get to work. It's like you go to a job and you can't go there be idling, the same way you would be idling with your friends or anything. Same thing when you go out to hang out. I don't think those things should be. And then see the crazy side of you. This is the crazy side of her. We all have a crazy side. I got my crazy side too. But I don't think I would go on a group date and just take that one person away from myself for the whole time. I would be very much considerate. Be out there cry, 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 cry. Just for validation, you know. And I think that's why a lot of times relationship don't work because you have one person just want somebody to say, yeah, 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 yeah. And then when they tell it to you and they don't mean it, now you realize, oh, you play me, you made me look like a fool. No. You cry, cry. You could have seen nothing. Cry, cry. Ooh, ooh. Cry, cry so much. I think, as we grow up and we mature, man, we don't need to be all doing all that bunch of crying. Because we don't really get time really to ask those important questions. It's like, where do we see ourselves? If you should choose me as opposed to all the other ladies that are there, you know what I mean? I go on a bachelor show, my time with somebody is gonna be with them, not between me and the whole house. And then to me, I kind of feel like she's playing him because he had opened up to her and said he likes her. So that's my theory, though. That's not factual. That's just my opinion. I think she's kind of playing some mind game. That's just what I think because she been doing it all the time. She does like a spiteful little brat, manipulate. Ooh, they have Blackie starting. Blackie getting on her nerves. Mm, yeah, yeah, you gotta have some back to go on these shows because these girls go all out. You gotta have a patrol on while you watch these kind of movie here. These girls not afraid to roast each other. She said, hopefully send her Izzy home. She said, hopefully send her Izzy home. Guys, this is my own little movie, love story movie, where girls get wild over one person. She said, hopefully consider is you. Just the way she said it made me laugh. Her cute little accent. I hope he said her ass home. Ooh. It's so tough when you have to go on a dating show to find your person, even though it's all these person vying for the one person. And then you have to go on the show and actually be like a little trader just to get people to understand what is at stake. It's tough. Man, that's why you gotta run your own race, brother. I'm telling you, because these rat races tough. You will get left. Yeah. To me, she looked like a master manipulator. Because no, at first she used to run and go to the guy and say, "Oh, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good." I don't know if they set her that way in the movie, because you know some things are off script and some things are scripted. Sometimes it make me wonder if, like, when this is what my opinion is always gonna be. Like when somebody trying to make someone be the bachelorette, is the bachelorette, when you become the female and you're the one lead. Yeah, bachelor, yeah, bachelorette. It make me feel like that one person they always pick on sometimes, and then in the end that person would become the bachelorette, because in Kate in Katie's season, the one that recently diagnosed, she said she was diagnosed with breast cancer or something like that. In her season, before she become the bachelor, she was sassy on her end when she was dating the guys, and then afterwards she become the bachelorette the following year after. So I am wondering if that's how they do the twist in it, to make that one person be hated on or something, to kind of have her as the lead. I don't know, but I noticed that had happened to Katie as well. Kate, what they call it, Kate Thousand or something like that. She was very sassy. And what's the other one that was very sassy too? What's her name? Oh, what's her name? There is two of them on there that was very sassy. Oh, was. When that girl sing the song, say was. What's her name? I remember Katie and another one. Ooh, I can't remember her name. She probably eating. I cannot remember her name. Those two girls were very sassy, and they end up becoming the Bachelorette, even though they were on some Crawley. Remember Crawley? Anybody watch the Bachelorette? And those two female end up become the Bachelorette. So I am wondering if that's how they want her part to end, to make her become the Bachelorette. I don't know. We'd have to wait till the end to see. Because I know after the Bachelorette, then it will become what? Dancing with the Stars and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if that's how they design it. I have no clue. I'm just saying this is just opinion, guys. But I noticed the same thing happened with Crawley. She was very mean to a lot of the girls, and Katie as well. Kate, not Katie, Kate Thousand. And then she ended up becoming the Bachelorette. So I don't know. Let me see how this one played out. Let me see. Some part of the things are gonna be natural and some part are gonna be script. If it's get the drama in so we can watch and viewers can have their thoughts and opinions. So these are just opinions. This is not individually, like individually attacking somebody. You're just looking at the person in the as their character and they cry, you know. But if I'm taking somebody out and they just start cry, that will make me question things. How strong is this person when things get hard? I want to see all side of you, but I want to know that you have a strong foundation going, you know, and leave the crying for later. You know what I mean? And be a tough cookie, know what you want. I don't like see females in a movie and they cry so much. I don't like it. That's just me though, people. You know what I mean? No one size fit all. That's just me. When I'm watching a movie, I love to see when my girls are when I'm watching movie and see the girls are real easy, they're real bad. They know how to just kick left, right, and center. I'm like, yeah, girl power. That's just me. Everybody input will be different and how they want to watch movies or watch somebody character into a movie. But I watched one before. Jeez, the girl could have screamed. And they just get rid of her in the movie. I'm like, yeah, she screamed too much. I'm like, did they tell her to shut up? Every little thing she saw in that movie, I forgot the name of the movie. It's an old movie though. Every little bit she was crying in the movie, and it was a bad movie. And I was saying, when are somebody gonna tell her to shut up? Cause all she did was cry. She was crying. If she see any little thing, even when they said duck, I rather hide a duck. I'm like, shut up! You go get naked. And they finally did. In the movie, sadly they end her chapter, and I'm like, yes, she cried too much, and it was a action movie too. But Jesus of mercy, she was in that movie, and all she did was make more noise than the movie. Oh my God! I'm like, can she shut up? Why they put her in there like that? And at this time though, I was much younger, when I was watching it. I don't, you want girl be strong up in the movies. I think he gonna end up with this girl right here, or she more on the calmer, cool, collective side. She look more serious about what she want. It would be nice, but then I don't know, cause he gave her the one on one now. Think she get two one on one before? Think so. Where are they at? Where are they at? It'd be nice if he end up with her. She look more cool, calm, and collective. Nothing wrong with marrying a siren, but at some point you go want a siren to turn off. You know what I mean? At some point you want, can you just shut up? Are they in England? It sounds like they're in England. And she died. Look at him playing. That's what I want to see. Fun side. Cry, cry. Let me see your silly side. He was in the Bachelorette last year. Where is this? This look like England. And then you're so soft spoken. That's nice. The Caesar give it and then she go, there is a love with you, make life, give it like, check me now. He's like, check me now. I love to watch the Bachelorette, guys. I'm American and I like music. Anything musical, poultry. Did I say poultry? Ah, man. I love to watch these kind of shows. Just don't like to see this cry cry. Oh, that's so nice. I hope he marry her. The first time I saw her with him, I said she would be a nice fit for him. Just her demeanor, and just she looked more peaceful, calm, no drama. She don't not an ounce of drama on her face. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people can be hidden figures, but so now you just can tell she's happy. Look at that big smile. And I think she's the one where her mom is mixed and her dad was black. Yeah, I think that's her and her father passed away. I know her father would be happy to see her. But her mom raised her as a single mom because her father passed away. I think that's the one, yeah. It's nice. When you can find, like you're out there and you're in the market searching. I call it market. Like when you're out there in the market and you're searching for the love of your life or so, you want to see all side of them, but you don't want to see one side too often. Then it become a turn off. It's like, where's the highway? And where's the exit? I need to exit. Where's the ramp? You're trying to hit the ramp so you could get off the freeway. Because if you keep going on the freeway, then you're gonna blow up, you're gonna explode. But when you can, just get to know someone, you can laugh, depending on what you're looking for. Because not everybody want to be laughing and whatever. But just have the chill side of you, just relax, cool, calm, collective. You know, let it cry. Maybe one day if my knee hurt, you just gonna stand up over me and start crying. Ooh, ooh, TF Studio, how are you? Explode on the freeway. But it's true, man. Like, 'cause if they keep crying, if you keep going, if you don't exit the freeway, you go explode on the freeway. Yeah, you been around somebody all you're dating, you're trying to get to know somebody, all they can do is cry. Man, I'm trying to get off that freeway. I don't want to go no further. Because you gotta look at life, when you're trying to find your person, yes, you want to see all sides of them, but when one side shown too often, that's my red flag. Because then in this moment, you're not telling me you're strong enough, relationship wise. And then that way you can become vulnerable to a lot of stuff out there. Let's say, God forbid, something happened to me or so. Then I know you won't be home to be trusted because anybody can lower you in their arms and stuff like that because you're seeking so much validation and approval that you get caught up in the wrong situations. You know what I mean? You say I have explored many times, not fun. You see, what I mean? So we have to just start think wisely. Yeah, I just let go of a relative who was using me. Wow. Yeah, man, you explode that way when you find out. Yeah, of course, man. And that's the part. That's the world we're living in. Because sometimes you're giving it all your all, and then only to know in the end you were the only one in that situation. Is tough, and that's why a lot of people explode. You know, because you're trying to get to help someone or in your life. Build a life together, only to realize that you were the only one, full 100. Yeah, that person was probably 30. You know what I mean? You say, let's start a resilient club. Which one? You gonna start a bachelorette resilient club? Yeah, my father. Man, I'm telling you, we already resilient, naturally from birth. That was ordained in us, brother or sister. But I think when we're trying to find our person, there shouldn't be majority of your time taking up crime, because that would be a turn off for me. Yes, we're a survivor. We gotta survive, man. Some things we gotta count our losses and say, it's just another day. It's all right. We can't just cry everything, and then you don't get to ask. Have you ever walked away from something and you said, "I don't even know this person name"? Okay, you didn't get no time to know the person because you were so emotionally that by the time you get to know that person, you probably have a baby by him and don't even know his last name. Because you were so emotional, that means you become so vulnerable. So that means now, next thing you know, you find somebody on. Next thing you know, you end up the wrong way, get pregnant, or any little thing happen, and you don't even know the daddy name. You see what I'm saying? So I think we should all. I used to cry lots until I finally got a better job. You see? In that a sense, you can cry, but but relationship though, because not everybody buying that tier thing. Not everybody buying that tearful thing, you know what I mean? But in that essence, when you're tired, it's like you're sending out application after application. And you're not getting through. So when you finally get that job, you say yes, you know. But sometimes you have to be mentally tough, you know. You have to be. You say money makes me happy. That's good. Because without money, you can't pay your bills, you know. Without money, you can't pay bills at all. Yeah, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. I guess all of us have a part of us that say yes, it make us happy because when you pay your bills, you don't pay your bills with. I'm kidding. You pay your bills with money. You can't write on the check. I'm kidding. You know, you have to make sure money is right there or whatever. However you pay your bills, you know. But in the dating scene, I don't want nobody out there be crying, because then you don't get to really, especially on a dating scene. People going on a dating show, they don't really get to ask the necessary question. Oh yes, every little thing help, but it's when we do one too many, when we do things overboard, or it's like they say we blow things out of proportion. That's when I know it become overbearing now. You know what I mean? Because everything going that we see we're talking about it make up life, but it's when you blow things out. It's like you throw too much salt in your pot. What's gonna happen when you throw the salt in your pot? You throw too much salt in the pot. What is it gonna happen? That pot ain't gonna be no yummy, yummy pot. That pot gonna send you to the hospital. That pot of salt gonna send you up in the hospital. You know what I mean? So yeah, they say yeah, keep the guy at arm length. He gets nothing until I know if he is worth it. No hug, no kiss, nothing. Yeah, you have to do what you have to do. Have to do what you have to do. But these dating show they quick because they only a few months, so that's why I'm saying these dating show that are a few months, you don't get to know them. So you out there cry, you ain't gonna get to know them. But a few minutes you get, then that can help. You said that's why I'm forever single. Trust me, when you find the right person, you won't be single no more. Everybody say, I was single lady. You go sing this song, oh, the single lady. Listen, when we find the right person, you won't be single no more. You'll be singing, I'm not single no more. And it's good to wait, because sometimes you rush into things and then your emotion was just in the way or your ego, and that was really what you wanted, but because of the emotional side of you, that aspect get in the way. Then when you realize, oh, I made a huge mistake, it's too late. The door already signed, seal, and deliver. And then some things you try to get out of it, and it's messier than when you run into it. And I don't know how life is so hard. You can easily get into something and harder to get out of something. That's tough. Especially when it comes to relationship. Are you trying to find your person? You know what I mean? And all these dating show, even if you're on a dating app and something, yeah, it's okay to have like a meltdown and talk or so because you feel overwhelmed sometimes when depending on this kind of story you're sharing with someone. Yes, that can bring back so much trauma, sensitivity, it just bring back so much memories and you can get emotional. But when you blow the emotion out of proportion, I got a problem with you because it make me wonder now, what are you trying to do? When you do all of that, are you trying to have me all by yourself and me neglect everybody? Because remember, you're on a dating app. When you're on a dating app, you don't want none of that to be happening because you're out here trying to find what you really want for your future. I won't even say want, because want is something you want now and tomorrow you might not want it. You need it for the future. It's like you need a house because you can't live outside, you know what I mean? So when the necessary questions need to be asked, you don't get to ask that because you spend half of your day crying. And then when somebody don't choose you, you wonder why they didn't choose you because you cry too much. You can't stand on your own, and that's one of the things. When people looking for a relationship, Sometimes they might not tell you because sometimes they themselves don't even know it. But they're looking for a strong woman or a strong man, that can hold things down. Hey, Keishon, how are you? Harvey, how are you? Good night, good night. You know, there are some things that you won't be able to express when you're looking into a relationship, but just paying close attention to how somebody, how somebody portray themselves. Because some things everything is not verbally. You know what I mean? So you have to look at these things. And when we are educated and smart, the last thing we want to do is cry for everything. Count your loss if you think things not working out. But instead of especially when they're not dating up with one man and on a TV show with one man and multiple women, you trying to get validation when still there is maybe say 6, 7 women left. He ain't gonna give you that validation. He gonna assure you that he wants you to be there, but it's not gonna get. It's by the time he let you know how you doing, how you doing. Hey, by the time he wants you to be there, just to figure out who you are, to get to know you a little more. But that's a turn off. He already turned off. Like she was crying, and he said, I was having strong feeling for you. She said, but you said was. All the cry will turn anybody off you. Even if you are an annoying woman who cuss people out, always cussing your partner, anything, he will still love you and everything. I can tell you that. But he can't tolerate the annoyingness. You know what I mean? He will still love you for who you are as a person in other areas. But then when you're always annoying, he's not gonna like that part, and that will kind of make him turn away from you. Even a woman, if you have a man and he always cry, go, that's a turn off. It's like I need to get off this freeway because if I don't, you know, and that's why communication is so important. And then you're in a relationship, and a lot of people don't want to communicate. And when they don't want to communicate, that clearly indicate that they're lying. Because if you say you're in a relationship and you care for somebody, then communication shouldn't be a factor to say why you can't call your person or why you can't show up or anything because clearly your mind is not there, but you rather enjoy the misleading of something. Annoying, yeah, I have not met many criers, but if I didn't walk away, he said if you didn't walk away, you'd be on the freeway. You'd still be on the freeway. Me, I'm trying to look for the exit, you know. I'm trying to look for the exit. Because one thing I look for when I become annoying to some, you gotta test your partner too. You gotta test them because they test you. You gotta test them too. Cause one, if you're gonna look for somebody for the future, you have to test them. Because how would you know if that person gonna be the one for you in the future? Even though things can change. Yeah, but you still have to have something going in to say yes. I guarantee this. And then sometimes they can mislead you because you have a lot of people who know how to manipulate people and make they think that, the song say you're my all in all. They're gonna make you think like they are your all in all until then they get enough of what they want and then they sure make you want their all in all. But you did not get no all in all. All you get is pain, misery, agony. Now you want to run off the freeway. You know what I mean? Say, I walked away from someone just a couple of days ago. Why do I always fall for people who use me? I have to stop this cycle. Yes. And stopping that cycle is it start with us. Because if you realize you're always ending up in a relationship and you not healed from this one and then you go into this one, you're still not healed. You think that gonna go anywhere? He ain't gonna make it that much. I don't even think he gonna make it on the freeway for a long ride. He ain't going on the freeway. It gonna be like it's not gonna make it to the freeway, because you're gonna be on the side street going around, so there's something wrong with it. You just taking you around in a circle. Uh-uh. When you're not healed, I think it goes some man and woman. If you're not healed from a relationship, you're gonna mislead somebody else, and this person or him or her could be 100% full on with you, the other person, but they don't know what you're dealing with. You know, they don't know, and that's why nowadays is I look at watching these show kind of give me a lot of insight on a lot of stuff that I didn't know myself. You say I have to get on my motorcycle only for one person on it. So that means you can continue on the freeway. You can continue on the freeway because you don't have no turn off, because you don't have no stress. Just you alone. WSC, right? My God. He said, hello, Queen. What's going on? What's going on? I'm telling you, he said no free. He said no circles, the straight freeway. When you find the right person, man, you will be driving on the freeway and you'll be good. But when you don't find them and they start screaming on the free, you better exit. If you don't exit, they say worries. In Jamaica, they say worries in the dark. No worries. So it take a lot when you're looking for someone, especially to settle down. Because even with me now, watching some of these shows, they even though some people will say, "Oh, these things are not real," but they kind of give you an eye opener for if you know some of the things you're looking for or you want to look for in a partner. You know what I mean? It's not just, "Oh, you're pretty," "Oh, you're cute," "Oh, you're handsome." Ooh, ooh. It's not that. Ooh, because you're already seeing that part. Hey, what I mean? You're already looking at that part. But it's more to somebody than just what you're looking at. You know what I mean? It's so many more parts to a person. And that's why it takes so many long time to know someone. And when you're down, sometimes you have to pretend, when you meet someone, or AI keep messing up your chat, or you keep messing up your chat. I know AI, you are use AI. I know AI about that, you about the AI. Hey, it's so much layers to us as an individual, you know. But then when you find the right person too, you will, if you're this kind of bubbly person or so forth, even if it's just a short thing, because you have relationship for short term, long term, and medium term, just like goals. You have goals in the future because you're gaining experience as you go along. Not that you're gonna run from this one to that one like you're making we call it a football team. You're not making a football team, but you learn as you go along. You know what I mean? The person that you can't do without, that's the right one. All right, so WNC right finding person, the one he can't do without, that's the right one. All right. Always team TF studio say, but as of this week, I am not least what is it? I am at least taking steps in the right direction. Very good, good. And you see, after we been through the rubber, because to be honest, if you haven't been through anything, you won't be able to really come to the ground that you're at. You are at the ground now where you can say, you know what, I had enough, and I need to step back now so I can think about exactly what I want. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I know a lot of people who go into relationship and they don't even think about themselves. They don't. They're in there and they're just trying to, how can I make this person better? How can I help this person with the cut? How can I dress this? How can I do this? And then in the end, that person will sit there performing, him or her, it go vice versa, performing all the way while you're working your hardest, and only to be in the end being manipulated all the time and you didn't know. You know what I mean? So, and it's not just people who don't have education being manipulated. Everybody get a touch of this. Like they say, I didn't see this one coming. You didn't want to see it. You were blind. True, I got through all of it and I can see clearly what I do not want. Just remember this song. It say, I can see clearly now the rain is fall. I can see all obstacles in my way. It may mean something else, but sometimes you have to just tie some things into your everyday life, you know. Because it's like you're on the freeway, you're dealing. your car giving trouble and you want to get off the freeway, you can't wait to get to the exit, the first exit, even though you don't know where the exit is gonna take you to, but you just want to get off the freeway so you don't further damage your car. Same thing with life. If things not going right, you try and you try. I'm not saying you give up right away. You try and you try, and then when you realize that, you know what, this not for me. There's no need to mislead somebody. Let they go. Because I always say, if someone for you, they will come back. Because if they're not for you, they're gonna be right out there. He or she. If somebody is for you, trust me, no matter who they were with, whatever, they're gonna realize in the end that, you know what, I have my person. We just didn't know understand each other at the time. And most people do that, just go back in relationship. They break up, they go back, or so, but at this moment they were still trying to find that other aspect of themselves. They were good, they were paying their bills, they were taking care of each other, but there could be something lacking. You could have everything in the world and still lack something. Some of us lack physical, some of us lack emotion, some of us we lack so many things. Some of us we lack all of them. So you need to run. You know what I mean? So it just depends on what we are lacking. So everybody lacks something. It's like somebody say, "What you have to carry to the table?" You probably just have me and you looking at me, myself, and I. When they say me and myself and I, love is blind. I can see. Look, I'm looking at you. Yeah, messing with you. Where see you out of the conversation, man. Where see, love is blind when you're not looking. Mm. But life have its own ups and downs. And now I wouldn't want to make the same mistakes that I made before. But they teach you. Oh, thank you so much. I look like the grumpy lion. I look like the grumpy lion. I'm here watching the batch. Oh, let me see if the girl gonna get the flowers. Let me see if they gonna give her the rose tonight. What happened? Ooh, what is going on? Oh my God. Anybody watching The Bachelor? Yes, The Bachelor. But they have a cry baby on there. I guess they set her like that. Because when you have professional group of ladies and they all, learning to be professional, somebody have to step out their comfort zone to make the show be interesting. You know how it go? Oh, you say, oh no, you know what I'm watching? You think I was watching My Love Story? You thought I was watching My Love Story. My Love Story over. Yeah, but you cry too much. I don't like those kind of stuff because now she not crying no more. Those things are the things you make you wonder about. Somebody going from being emotional every second she get, and then all of a sudden now she does. You make me wonder which other side of her she's showing. I thought you were watching a romance. Yeah, I'm watching a romance, but I'm watching this romance here with a one man with a whole bunch of women. And they say one man against the world. Did they say one man against the world? Well, this is what you see right here. One man against all the women. And it's just tough to say it's coming down to the crunch time where tears will be shed and some people gotta get off the freeway. That the one lucky man, yeah, the one lucky man. And he very tall and chopped in handsome too. He's very handsome. There's more to people than their physical appearance. Especially when you're looking for your future, there is more to people than their physical appearance. So you have to remember that, people. Because it's like when I was growing up as a little girl, they always tell you your date. It's like basically how they tell you, you see how black I am, you make sure you date. Literally, you're growing up. in the culture. And then when you grow up and they say, don't date anybody darker than me, don't carry them home because I won't be able to see them. Oh my God. But now you can't even do much things now because everything now become discriminator. You know what I mean? Well, as a little kid growing up, I used to hear people, parents say, you don't carry anything blacker than us, come home. I used to hear those things. You know, so these things that you see people talking about, all those things they're on for ages. We just know we say, oh, they said black. Oh, they said don't care nobody home. These things were already home long time. You know, you have those parents and they see you come home with somebody and they look at you like, where you going? And then it's hell too. Then you want to synchronize in the family and then it's like, ooh. Oh man, history. History is right here. Yeah, he's smart enough to get the right girl. Oh yeah, he's smart. But all these girls too, they're very smart. But I think that one is play. Wait. Did she get her flowers? Because I was talking. She didn't get her flowers. He gonna give her the flowers. I know it. Let me see. One flower left on the line. He's sending home the dark girl. Wait. Let me see. Whoa, the cracker. Let me see. He gonna choose her. He gonna choose cracker. He gonna choose cracker. He gonna choose her. He gonna choose her. Oh no, he didn't. Wait. Let me see. He didn't choose her. Wow. He didn't choose the dark skin girl. She's beautiful. Oh, Crack going home. I know I want to hear the ending of this. Crack is going home. Oh no, Crack is going home. Hold on. I know the host gonna be happy. That girl is beautiful. She gonna get her. She gonna find your person, girl. You're beautiful. Oh, I know the happy Crack going home. Let me see what Crack gonna do. Hold on. Young lady, it's only one man on the bachelorette. Where his heart is, that's where he going. Go home. That's my review. Only one man on the bachelorette. Go home. Plenty of man in the ocean, but you go on the bachelorette with one man and bunch of women. Go home now. Your time is over. Go home. Yeah, that's the show, guys. You know, it's a show. Oh, Craig gone home. Oh man, she said, "Oh, Craig is going home." You hear me? He finally get the memo. Get her off the freeway. Take her. Good night. Thanks for chatting up with me. Yes, thank you. You know, thank you. Listen, Cracker is going home, guys. She said she did all of that. Is it? Well, you go watch it back and realize your emotion play a whole lot in you. Cause he actually had like her, you know. Just sad to see he sent that girl home. Maybe she gonna make it come the next bachelorette. She's beautiful. But your time done, baby girl. You go home. Plenty of man out here single. All the single men will be wiring up in your account. Don't worry. You keep focus on your dream and go trace the dream. It was only one man out there, and he have to follow his heart because he have the lead. You got the lead. He got. You would have to follow your heart. To go home and relax. Hug up your mama and papa. Thank you for raising me right. But your person is out there, my love. 'Cause, you know, I think a lot of times what get us to, we're looking at appearance. And we see someone and we say, oh wow. You know what I mean? We're looking at the wow factor of the outward appearance, not realizing that we need to dug deeper into ourselves to see if this is the person for us. Because sometimes we're looking and say, damn. Mm, ooh. Ooh wee. You know, they say, ooh wee. Like, What you we for? You know what I mean? So sometimes, we have to dug deeper than what we're looking at. We're looking at surface level, we're looking at all kind of stuff. But what? It's getting hotter. Mm, that's true. Go with your heart. You gotta make sure it's right for you. You hear that people that's coming for our daddy and coming from me. That's what I go tell my sons them too. Go with your heart. Don't let nobody go with your heart. You go with your heart. 'Cause if you let somebody go with it, you will have it. So go with your own heart. Wow. So next week you're gonna be terrible. With any dating relationship with in people, go with your own heart. Don't let nobody go with it for you, case you you're gonna be looking. Where is the exit? I need to get off the freeway. I can't take it no more. Mm-mm. But that was good, guys. It's over. It's over. Relationship is done for tonight. I don't have any more laugh for tonight. My laughs are frozen. They're frozen, and my brain is clogged. Ooh, spill the tea. Ooh, ooh. I'm afraid to say the word B, but they on here saying it. Every now and then, family, you're single, you're relaxed. Even if you're not single, laugh sometimes, chill out, relax. Life is not that serious. Because it's so funny. We worried about being single, and what we did with one single lady in the casket. Ooh, the same praise the Lord. All the single ladies go home by themselves. Yeah, we're scared to be single, but when we die, we're single. We're going home one casket at a time. It's hilarious, it's funny, it's serious, but it's the truth. We go home single like how we come. Even when you're a twin, and they say you're a twin and you're identical, you still come out apart. Because if two of you was supposed to come at the same time with two huge blanket coming, oh Lord, I'm a twin. Can you imagine if two of you were supposed to come at the same time? Ooh wee, Lord, help those mamas with all those twins. So we all come a little bit inch apart. Some people come a day apart, even though you're a twin. It's life, people. So one basket at a time, one day at a time. That's life. It really teaches us how to be strong. It really teaches us how to be strong, I'm telling you. One basket at a time. And that's how we have to embrace life. Sometimes we're worried about being single. Go enjoy it. When the right person come, he will come. But just remember, even if you get older, both of you ain't going the same time. One basket at a time, one casket at a time. So life is just funny. But if you wrap everything up, it's like, when are you gonna start enjoying your life? Because you can't have your person and then you lose him. You can't have your person, you lose her. You're left alone single again. Not because you wanted to be single, but situation happened. That evil monster, I call him cancer. Take him away from you. Take her away from you. You know what I mean? and then you left single again, one basket at a time. So when we look at life, we have to just enjoy it till, and pray that God will send the right person, one basket at a time. It's tough, guys, but it's true. I want to be single. I wonder if that could be my wish. What if that should be a wish? Who do I take home with me? Whoa, I bury with me. Oh my God, girl, you're wild. Your imagination is very wild. Calm down. His life is not that serious. Single one at a time. You notice we all not single at the same time. No matter how people say they're single around the world, notice. Even if you have a bunch of family member, and maybe you got married this year, maybe 2 5 years down the line, somebody is get married. 10 15 years, somebody is get married. You all don't get married at the same time. One basket at a time. Because maybe what you figure out, that person haven't figured it out yet, or they haven't found their person yet. So you can imagine if all of us were supposed to marry at the same time. What a heap of alimony. We would have more freeway. We'd have more exit on the freeway than the one exit at a time. Look at the freeway. Even the freeway have one exit at a time. You miss your first exit, you have a second one, maybe another mile or two away to go get to the next one. Yeah, life, people, just enjoy it. Just single, enjoy your life. You're married, enjoy your life. But they all scroll on to the end of the day. One basket at a time is what we're gonna do with what we have. Because sooner or later, even if you don't want to be single, now sooner or later you will. Because we all made to go and say hello in this world and then depart for good. And then you'll be back again, single again. I'm so lonely. I got nobody. No, you're lying. You did got somebody. They just not here no more. But they in your heart, so you got them still. Especially if they were good to you and all this, male or female, that person will never die. Their flesh gone, their spirit lives on. It will never go away. So we just gotta start look at life and just enjoy life and just move on. Like I was growing up as a kid and I was saying, when I was big enough, I was saying, can you imagine if the first person you had to come in contact with, you were supposed to be with that person? We wouldn't have nobody in this world. Everybody that peer up. Peer, 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 peer. That's not how life works, you know what I mean? So enjoy life. Yes, God bless you too, my darling. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you all. But when we look at life, we gotta start look at life from different angles. You don't want to be single, but then you can become single after you have somebody. Because something can happen to that person, God forbid. Now you become single again. Not by choice, but because of what happened. But if somebody and you were in love and something happened to them or him or her, and you were really in love or so, that person never dies. They're right here in the heart. Their memory live on. You see a lot of people keeping giving scholarship in honor of this person, in honor of that person. Why? Because their memory lives on. The flesh is gone, but those people, they made an impact. You know, last year you had, I think last year or the year before, you had somebody on there where he had lost his wife about 2 years ago from the old monster, and he didn't even want to get back on the dating scene because he had known his wife since she was young enough in college or something like that, and everything, and he lost her. Now he's single again, right? Not because he did not marry, but because of the natural disaster that happened. And sometimes it's not natural disaster happened to some of us while we left. Some things just happen by recklessness. You know what I mean? So when we're looking at life and we're just looking at the moment, sometimes God know our horizon so we can have that balance to feel better in ourselves. You know what I mean? Look at the good in life. Sometimes you're single is because God say, you know what, you need more time to think about yourself. I gave you something, but you weren't ready yet. You weren't equipped. You know what I mean? It's like you go out there and anybody out there looking for a job, are you searching online and you see a job, for example. And when you see the job and the job say you have to have 4 years experience in customer service, for example. You only had 2 years experience or have none at all. That job you might swipe it away because you don't have that experience. And they're not willing to train you. So there's even if you apply for it, you're not gonna get through. Same thing with life. Sometimes when you see us single, it's not single because it's by choice. Some things are by choice and some things are not. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people out here that you see, some people who are single, if you check them, they are widows. Even as early, they are widows. Because things can happen. You know what I mean? And then somebody depart earlier than anticipated or expected. They had plans, they had future, but one part in life cut short. So even though you see some people out here where single or something, doesn't mean that everybody category is in that same category, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? All of us are not going to be in the same category, even though you may say you're single. Everybody's single life category is going to be so different, you know? And then some people are single because they don't want to mix and mingle. They just want to have their freedom 100. So they just want to just drive on the freeway. They don't want no exit. They don't want no turn off. They don't want no U turn. They don't want to do none of that. They just want that luxury of keep going. But the next question you have to ask, how much of those persons are really happy? Because not all of them are going to be happy. And environmental factor can play a role in a lot of those things why they are not even happy either. And when I say they are, meaning human being on a whole, you know, can play a role. A lot of things can play a role. But when we learn to treasure the moments that we have with ourselves, then when the right time comes, as the songwriter say, when the right time comes, then things will be different because the approach that we're going to use is not the approach we're going to use then when we were making all those errors why we end up being single in that capacity. As I say, all single life ain't going to be the same because not everybody single was single because they choose to. Some situation led them to that path. We're not talking those kind of single person, because sometimes we look at single and we just broaden everything. Oh, you single, you can't tell me nothing. This person probably single because their partner gone off. They depart already. You know what I mean? So not everybody's single because they want to, but that's the lesson they learned. You know what I mean? So and then some people who married and divorced or separated, some of it is by choice and some of it is because they grow out of love. And instead of holding this person down and say, you know what, this da 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 this that this they just go their separate ways. You know what I mean? So lot of things can factor into how one perceives something or relationship, life, dreams, goals, aspirations. And that's why they say we have to make use of the moment we have because when we don't have it, we it's trouble. You see, a lot of people now even encourage that when you're with someone, treasure those moments because when they're not here, that's all you're gonna have to hold on to. Those are your solid foundation. And a lot of people who I know have a wife, have a boy, have a husband, and they one passed before the other, and now they're in the world, and they say they're gonna try to find somebody else, maybe 2 3 years after, or so, depending on how much loneliness they can tolerate. That partner that already part ways, God forbid, or may their soul rest in peace. If they were a good person, that person who's out there in the dating scene is gonna try to look somebody that have some similar qualities. Not to say they're comparing, but they're gonna try to make sure that somebody that they're gonna be out there dating, they are gonna try to also make sure they find something that embody the relationship that they were having with that current person, even though they're no longer here, but they still gotta keep that memory alive. They're gonna find some of the good qualities that was in that person. Because remember, you're gonna get some lessons. Any relationship you've been in before, even if it was horrible, terrible, toxic, whatever, you gain some knowledge to propel you to the next relationships after relationship. If you're one of those person who just drive without license, you just drive. Have nothing to renew or anything. You just drive. You just keep driving. This one not working. Okay, let me keep driving. Okay, you don't have no responsibility. Let me go. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. You know what I mean? So everybody's situation not gonna be, but you learn and you gain experience and you know what you want by then. I'm looking for somebody they're supposed to have at least one. You're not gonna tell them, but those are some of the qualities that you're gonna look for in that person, whether him or her. That your partner who would depart have or has or had. But anyway, family, your girl ain't gonna stay long. Gonna get me a cup of water and go in the bathroom and stuff. Probably sweep up back right here, so I have a meeting in the morning. But I want you guys to have a fantastic night, family. Still long and I'm drunk, but that's alright. Am I drunk? Go and chill, go use the bathroom and stuff, and then watch this little bit. I'll probably knock out because I want to get up early so I can take the baby to school early in the morning because that's a goal. I need to get up early, you know. But I want you guys to have a beautiful night. And my phone was alarming. My phone was alarming. My phone was alarming. So I want you guys to have a beautiful night. And thank you guys for passing through. Thank you for the little chit chat. Kayshawn, Kayshawn Harvey. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correct because, such is life. OETF TFS Studio WNC right. You know, and let me see who else was here. Let me scroll up and see. Give thanks, man, and to everybody else who was, watching same privately. If it's a big shout out to everyone as well. And Lady Jinx, thank you so much. You enjoy your day at work. Enjoy your day at work, and everybody else, have a good night. And until then, we say peace out. And remember, people, relationship, no one size fit all. You keep working on what you want, and if you're single and you still want to be out there in the market, make sure at least you think about the errors that you had made in your previous relationship and see if those are the same errors you want to go make. And if those are the same errors you want to go make, that means you haven't learned nothing, you haven't gained nothing. So you can keep, but if you don't want to make those same mistake or so forth, take your time to grow, take your time to strengthen yourself, heal, and figure you out. Date yourself, go on date, take yourself out if you can. If you can't, then cook home. That's still a date. Take yourself home. It's like me and the kids them sleep now. I can chill, get me a bottle of water, throw it in my wine glass, or so I don't drink, but I can get my bottle of water, throw it in my wine glass. You know what I mean? Sit down, get me some peanut, eat whatever ice cream. I have my own ice cream that I like. The kids are their own. You know what I mean? And you can always embrace and salute your own self until you can figure out exactly what you want. And if you're looking for somebody for the future, then you know that is not a. You don't want to drive without no license if you're looking for somebody for the future. And if you're not looking for somebody for the future, then you're in the short term and the medium term. Just short term and medium term until you can figure out what you want. You know what I mean? But don't mislead nobody. Just let them know what's up because it's not nice. You give people an option. Hey, I'm just looking to have fun, have somebody I can hang out with, learn from each other, grow. And then, if something in something, then you will know. You will know to say, I gotta change. You know what I mean? I don't just want you to be my friend. I want you to be more than a friend. As what this song say, you're more than a friend. How we do it on a one night stand, something, you know that song? Anybody know that song? But anyway, we're not going in all of those things, you know. But you want somebody who can be there for you through the highs and lows. But don't be cry, people. Cut the cry out. You're looking for a future. Yeah, I don't want my hand cut off and all I see instead of you trying to get the band-aid or something to clean it off, you there cry. You don't bother with all the cry. You know, so and anyway, people, until then, you have a beautiful night. Your girl is signing off. Bye.